Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today is a Monday, so on the last Monday of every month this year, Toni from Toni's Witchy Arts and Crafts and I are doing a collaboration. So we are doing a Masterboard collaboration series where we are doing a masterboard, and then what we are going to be doing is at the end of the year we are going to be shipping our masterboards out to each other, and then in December we are going to then create ephemera from each other's masterboards. So my masterboard that I am going to be creating for April, I am going to be using alcohol inks. So as you can see in front of me, I have the only alcohol inks that I own. I only own a couple of alcohol inks. I've never used them before. So I said, what better time to try and use them? But I said, you know what? I'm going to try and use them in a masterboard. So I'd like to welcome you. I know I have a lot of new subscribers. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Leslie, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. I do just about a little bit of everything. I do mixed media. I started off doing hauls years ago on my channel, and then I started doing some DIYs, and then a friend of mine way back when, we started doing different types of mail. We would do happy mail and stuff, and then I started doing different types of tutorials. And then, you know, I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I got into candles. I still do candles from time to time. I don't do them as much anymore due to the condition that I currently have, because I can't stand as much anymore. So I don't really do them that much anymore. I then got into making journals and paper crafts and stuff like that, and that's pretty much where my love of paper crafting came into being. I made my first journal as a gift for Amanda, who was my friend at the time, and that's where my love of journal making came from. So my love of paper crafting started way back then. And yeah, so my pretty much love of paper crafting got me to where I am today with all things paper. You know, painting and crafting with paints and anything mixed media. You know, I now like to collect old books, cookbooks, old anything vintage. I really love. I never thought I would want to own a home and have an old library, but I kind of want to have an old library in my next home. So yeah. So that's a little bit about me. So I am home now. I don't think I'm going to be able to really ever be able to go out into the workforce. So YouTube is going to be probably my primary job going forward. I do Etsy. I am going to hopefully I am working on doing subscription boxes. I'm hoping to have my first subscription box out either in June or July. My first subscription box is going to be a fairy theme. I am going to be doing bundles. I'm going to be putting together, you know, paper bundles, journaling bundles, different types of fabric bundles and stuff like that, lace bundles. So I'm going to be curating different types of bundles to be selling. So I hope you guys will be looking for that. So, you know, I'm going to be curating a whole bunch of different stuff that I hope you guys are going to like. So that's going to be my business. So I hope you guys are going to be joining me for that journey. And I know Angela was kind enough to mention to me about maybe joining her. She's such a sweetheart. She does a live auction every Thursday. I'm going to put a link down below. And I love going to her auctions because they are so much fun. And Angela is on a journey to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this month. It is her birthday month, and she wants to get to 3,000 subscribers. So I'm going to put the hashtag also down in the description box. So please, if you can, try and go over there. Please subscribe to her channel. But she also had mentioned to me about maybe putting some bundles and maybe doing, I don't know, maybe joining forces with her and maybe doing a live together with her to sell some of my stuff, because I have so much stuff that I really need to get rid of. And maybe getting some of my bundles in with her on her live. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I really enjoy her lives. I really do. But she does them every Thursday, and they're really fun. The people that join her lives, it's fun. It's not fast paced. She does a wonderful job. And you know, you don't have to buy anything. It's just, even if you just go there to look to see what she's selling, the area that she lives in, and I've told her this before, she lives in Iowa. The places that she has for either estate sales or auctions and just thrift shops, she finds some of the most amazing stuff for such great prices in her area, where she will even shop for you at a very discounted price. Like if there's stuff that you're looking for and you can't find it in your area, I bet you any money that she will be able to find it for you. Because out in her area, it's amazing what she's able to find. It truly is amazing. But like I said, I'm going to leave all of her information down below in my description box. So head over, and I hope I see you there next Thursday, or this coming Thursday, because I'm telling you, I'll be there. I may sometimes lurk, but usually, you know, I'm usually there to watch. So like I said, I hope you go there, and please subscribe, because we want to get her to 3,000. All right, so I'm going to put my gloves on. Now, the paper that I'm using is not Yupo. It is not any type of... I watched some different types of videos, because I'm like, well, I don't have any specific type of paper. Now, I put down parchment baking paper. This is what I'm using. I usually use the brand Koala paper for my printer, but this is inkjet glossy photo paper. It's 30 pound, and it's 8.5 by 11, because needless to say, that's what we use here in America, and it's only 30 pound, so it's 115 grams, and I have it upside down, because everybody said use it upside down. Have alcohol in here. I have 70% isopropyl alcohol. I have some alcohol in a spray bottle. I hope it's going to work, because I had coffee at one point in time in there. One good thing about being a candle maker, I always have pipettes. I have Some of these had come with the alcohol inks. I don't know if I'm going to use them. Over here to the side, I have my silicone mats. Now the colors that I need my glasses. Oh, good. I have pistachio. These are by Ranger. I have pink sherbet. These are the pastel colors. I have salmon. This one I bought separately because, of course, Tim Holtz had mentioned he likes this color for vintage. I have mushroom. I have two of these. Never mind. Peach Bellini. Cloudy blue. Cool Perry. And then I have a mixative of pearl. And this is supposed to, I think, make, you know, the color pearl. Like a pearlescent color. Hopefully. Like I said, I have not used these. Oh, and I have a straw. I figured maybe I could blow it around or something. I don't know. I was going to use a paintbrush, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to use the paintbrush. Okay. So let's see what happens. I think I'm going to spray the alcohol first. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tops off first. So what we're going to do, we'll put you here. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to do this and put the cap behind it, just so I don't get the caps all mixed up. So I hope you are all well. If you guys hadn't noticed, I hit the 1,500 subscriber mark. I was very, very happy. If you hadn't seen my video, needless to say, it was a very emotional day for me to shoot that video. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you have some tissues. It was a very emotional day for me. Like I said, I've been doing videos off and on since we're gonna get a little coffee here. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. Oh, we got a little bit here. 2016. I'll do a little pink sherbet. All right, let's see what this pearl does. If it does anything, guys, I have no idea. No, it does. Ooh, it smells, I will tell you that. I'm glad I have all the windows open. Now, I'm going to take some more alcohol into a pipette. Okay, let me see if I can get It's interesting, to say the least. I just want to get color out to the outsides here. I like this color. Okay, let me add a little bit more alcohol here. So have you guys have seen my 1,500 subscriber giveaway? Are you guys going to participate? I hope so. I'm looking forward to creating you guys a candle. I know that. I feel like I'm 5 years old again. I hope my head's not getting in the way, guys. I think that is the paper lifting. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you think, guys? I'm not going to add any more color to it. I'm afraid to use the heat tool because they always say you're not supposed to use heat to, well, let me use this because that will probably pick up some of the moisture. Not really sure. I'm not sure if that's paper. I'm gonna pull it off. Might be. It's the purple, whatever it is. That's kind of weird. mean, I think you would definitely be able to use either side. I think that is quite interesting. I mean, I would definitely do the designing on the back side, but you could certainly use this side or this side on your projects. All right, let's do another one. Let me put this over here to dry. Now the other thing you got to remember too is this paper is very, very thin. This is only 30 pounds too. If this was thicker, I'm thinking maybe it might be a little bit different because this is very, very thin paper. So, okay. And this time I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a splotch in the middle. We're going to start there. This time, I'm going to start with a heap of mushroom. And then we're going to do some pearl. No idea why, but we're going to just try that. Oh, see, that's what happens. See how it clumps? That's what happens. That's why it was peeling. Remember how it says it dries instantly? That's what was happening. Okay. So I'm thinking with these types of papers, I'm thinking what you're better off doing is doing it maybe in smaller types of areas. Now see how you're getting that ridging effect? Can you see that? I'm trying to go around in a circle here. Let's go have it sit for a minute. And we'll swirl it around again. On the road again. Ooh. Have it sit again. All right, let's add some green. I'm going to add a little bit more. Now we're going to try this color. Don't know what we're gonna get, but let's see. Yeah, stuff in the middle is gnarly. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that. So we know better than do that now. All right, let me grab another piece of paper towel here. This time I want to do this. All right, now so not too bad. That's pretty cool. So you have the specks and stuff from there, and that looks like it's pretty much, yeah, it'll come off. So we have that one and we have that one so far. Okay, so what I did was I put out a palette of the distress paints that I have. So we have Speckled Egg, we have the Picket Fence, I have Salty Ocean, I have Black Soot, I have Hickory Smoke. This was the first one I ever bought and fell in love with them. I have Fossilized Amber, I have Forest Moss, I have Peeled Paint, I have Twisted Citron, and I have Tea Dye. I don't like the new caps that they put on them. They put these new dauber ones on them. I hate them. I don't know what possessed them to do that. I like the ones where you can just squeeze a little bit out and use a paintbrush. I don't like these. I don't know why they made them that way, because all I do now is I twist it off and pour it onto a paint thing. I don't understand what their thinking is sometimes. I really don't. All right, so I have a brush set here. So what I'm gonna do is I took the backs. I had removed when I was doing some of the removing of some of my 12 by 12 papers, because like I said, I'm going to be doing bundles and stuff. So this is the back of one of the 12 by 12 papers. So we are going to use one of these. So I'm going to do it on the shiny side. I figured the back side would be good to use for writing and stuff, since the shiny side is usually not really good to write and stuff on. So I just put a little mixture out here. So I think what I'm going to do is we are going to take, all right, and I think we'll start off with a little bit of white and a little bit of that bright Twisted Citron. Now, I'm not There's no rhyme or reason. We're just going on with a little bit of color here. Tony's probably going, what the heck kind of colors are you putting in here? These are not colors I work with. Hey. Tony, we're going to get you out of the dark yet. Tony works primarily with really dark gothic colors. Like I always say, I can be as dark can be, and I can be as light can be. Hopefully you can see right, yeah, okay. Don't worry, we're working up to the darker colors, Tony. Now, let's bring in I can see these all falling. I'm going to use Extreme Glitter Hologram. And yes, I water mine down. I just find it spreads better that way. I don't know. That's why I always try to dry my paint first if I can. I also usually don't put it on like that, but I usually put it into a tray. But it's going to go underneath other stuff, so I'm going to have other stuff on top of it. And yes, I am using a lot of water. Yeah. And I like to do the cross hatch, only because then you don't have just the lines going in one direction. All right. All right, so let's dry this off. I really like those colors together. Doesn't that look like a sunset? Well, except for the black, but. So we have a couple of different things. So we have the two alcohol inks, and then we have the Distress Paint by Ranger. So we have all the Ranger products today. We have the alcohol inks, and then we have the Distress Paints backgrounds. So we have the Masterboards with that, and then we added in the Folk Art Extreme Glitter Hologram. So you can see which ones we're using here. And that's by Plaid. That's one I love when you want a little bit of sparkle. And like I said, I usually always add water to mine. I think you can see the shine, I think. Can you see the, I think you can see it, right guys? Yeah. Okay. But that's a pretty color. That's a really pretty color. All right, so let's bring these back out. So we have this one. We have the first one we did. We have this one. See, the only thing is, see how it's lifting? I don't know if that's not a good thing. Yeah, maybe this isn't a good idea. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is all lifting. So it's a good thing that we kind of waited. Now this one, you know what? Let me get, hold on a second here. I have one of my cards here. Let's just do this. So maybe you have to use Yupo. You may have to use or you may have to use some kind of fixative or something. I don't know. This is why we experiment. I mean, I don't know how much more it's going to lift. I mean, we may have to come back and revisit this. Or we may have to put something on top of this, but this one, only in that one section in the middle. Remember where we put too much of the the alcohol ink is the only part where otherwise everything else is fine. That's the only part that lifted. Otherwise, that is fine. So maybe what we'll do in another video this coming week, we'll revisit this and we'll see if anything else lifted, okay? So we'll come back and revisit this and we'll see what happens. But, so thank you for joining me today, and I hope this was somewhat informative. You know, like I said, we'll see what happens with this one. We'll see if we get any more lifting for the alcohol inks. Like I said, it's different. We always want to try and learn to see if there's, excuse me, different substrates that we can use on our products that we use, that, you know, we have sitting around that maybe we don't have expensive Yupo paper and different stuff, but we may have other papers and stuff that we use on a regular basis for printing out digitals and stuff like that, that maybe we can use instead of other items that, you know, people say that we have to use because that's the best for what they're used for. So, you know, like I say, always experiment. You don't know what you've got until you use it. Hey, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. We saw that it did lift, but like I said, I'm just experimenting. I don't know, but so far this part has stayed down. We know that this part worked when we just swirled it around, but this is pretty, you know, so hey. And then we used our distress paints on this with some glitter paints. So that's what we came up with. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give me a like, and also to comment down below, what did you like about what we worked on today? If this was something that you thought was interesting, please let me know what you thought was interesting about this. Did you like that I used different types of substrates with the alcohol inks? Have you used alcohol inks before? Have you used different types of papers? If so, what types of papers have you used? What types of papers were successful for you? Because maybe that'll help me in the future, because maybe I have those types of papers in my stash that maybe I could use my alcohol inks with. So I will hopefully see you on the next video, and I will link Toni's video down below along with her channel, so go check out her Masterboard Monday collaboration video. And again, I will see you all on my next video, and don't forget, the giveaway is up until, so you have up until May 5th at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you're a subscriber, so get in so you can win either the journal or a handmade candle made by me. So I'll see you on the next video, everybody. Take care. Bye.